every year, man, all I want to do is to be able to start like a real legitimate league that I can take seriously as soon as possible. However, we should know this is 2K, so of course we got, messes to clean up and things to untangle before we can truly do that. Okay, so this video right here, I just had to do the contract sliders first. I mean, I just can't live like this, man. We just have to get this fixed before we can even begin to function. So that is how we're gonna start this little video series. I'm trying to make it so if you guys just follow the videos when they come out, then you're basically gonna be as up to date as I am with the testing. So once we get the full MyNBA MyGM sliders out, then I'll have them up there to download. Doesn't really make sense to put a partial set up there. So the download, the Google Doc, those will come with the full set release video. Okay, but for now, these contract sliders that I just finished, they're only in this video. See, the video keeps you right where I am. That's great. So here we go. I'm gonna do the modern era here, but most of this stuff applies the same to all eras. And later in the video, I'll go over what should be different for the other eras. All right, 2K. I mean, I am used to this, of course, but man, this year, the free agency leftovers. I mean, this right here is on the defaults. This is just after 2 years. 2 years, all these guys, look at all of them. They're all just sitting there with no team at the start of year 3. No place to call home right now, man. They'll end up taking a stupid 1-year minimum deal, in the next week or so. And everything will feel that much dumber. So, and we know it just gets worse by the year, of course. Okay, how do we fix it? Well, first of all, we can't let this happen. On default, you look at all these cap situations, man, across the league after just 2 seasons. No wonder guys are going unsigned and nobody can afford anybody. And it's just painfully obvious, man, when you test it, that we just need all the help we can get. To make sure that no matter how many seasons we want to play, that we don't get into this type of situation in our league. So, starting salary cap, it's going all the way up. Okay, and inflation, all the way up as well. And no matter what you do with this inflation slider, the cap, it always jumps up 10 mil after year 1. After that, even on 100 inflation, pretty much every year after that, it only increases about 4 million a year. So that's not a ton. It doesn't, I don't know. And that's compared to 3 million a year on default. So yeah, both of those all the way up. This other stuff here is left on default, like you see. Incremental, that's good. And then the hard cap, of course we want that on. We just want that up to 270. Okay, now the cap is only one part of the problem though. Okay, the other part is we have to make the salary expectations of the players proportionate to the cap realities of the league, or it's never going to work. And 2K just doesn't even come close to achieving this with their defaults. And that's the other main reason that we see so many leftovers so freaking fast. Guys expecting too much. It just doesn't fit the market that we're in, and they don't realize it. So let's fix it ourselves. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and select Josh Giddey here. I don't know why, just as an example, so we can see what happens. 40 million. Oh my, I didn't realize that. Oh my god, man, 40 million for Josh Giddey. Yeah, if you want to break the freaking game, basically. God, and by the way, this is important. We are not trying to match up the salaries with the real life figures here. That's not what we're doing. I mean, if it happens to match up, that's fine. But definitely the primary objective is to just make it work in the game. All right, and here's how we do it. I'll definitely spare you all the math. There's a lot of it. Let's just go through them. All right, salary expectations. The minimum rating, that's 75. All right, max rating, 82. Curve, 23. Like you see, all right, potential. Dude, 2K they've always weighted the youth and potential just way too much of the players. So we got to put this way down. This needs to be all the way down at 17. And that didn't surprise me at all. This has been a long-standing problem. Now, the next three, they're not that big of adjustments. We got durability at 37, minutes at 48, fame 14. And non-financial ambitions, we don't want it to be like every single player just goes to the highest bidder every single time in free agency. Like, we do want some other considerations like there are in real life. All right, so non-financial ambitions should be up at 75. Now, hang on, we do have two more contract-related settings. They're not under this category, they're under the difficulty category, so let's go over there. We got contract negotiation difficulty. That's going to be at 73. I'm balancing a lot of different things here, but mainly we do want like the occasional, like, you know, you're going after a guy in free agency, but he chose to go to another team instead and you lose out on him. That should happen some of the time. All right. CPU re-signing aggressiveness. That is at 79. And by the way, 2K, teams in real life, they're usually not just like indifferent to losing star players, to just letting them walk out the door. Normally they at least like try. So yeah, man, we got that up to 79 to make that area more realistic. It definitely needed it. So for any other era besides modern, I mean, you can start the cap at anything you want and it will be that amount for year one. But the thing is, from year 2 and on, the cap amounts are already locked in. They're already predetermined for all the historical eras. I think it's just 2K just trying to be like historically accurate. All right, but you know, why not just let us change them if we want to? I don't know. So I would just leave all the cap numbers on default for all the past eras. You don't want to jack the cap up, you know, for year 1, and then you get to year 2 and it goes down. That's just unnatural. Guys, so just let it do what it's gonna do. All the other contract sliders that we just went over, those are all the same for all eras. Guys, so nice and easy. Now, I am gonna do a deep dive, right, into each historical era individually this year. So I'll definitely update if there's anything that's weird about a certain era and we need to change something. But that's definitely what the testing has said to this point. Okay, guys, that's what I got right now. I'm really close to finishing other testing, so definitely stay tuned. Like I said, you keep your eyes on the videos, and you'll always be basically, you know, right where I am with my testing. You could follow right along with me. I'm not holding anything back on you, I swear. It's just, you know, you never can tell exactly how the testing's gonna go, and you can't force the results. So, yeah, man, I want to thank you guys for watching. Definitely pop that like button for me if you enjoyed, if you found this useful. And yeah, man, I hope you come on back around here next time to the Game Lab, man. All right, I'll be seeing you soon, guys. Be good. It's your Popboy.